Hello people, today I'm going to be doing 3 movie reviews. This is the double MR show, as I'll call it. Multiple movie reviews, just movies I've seen recently, not exactly on time as initial release. Movies I've seen and I'm now just kind of getting to. So yeah, there'll be 3 movies I'll be talking about, The Green Knight, Jungle Cruise, and Reminiscence. And yeah, I was very excited for 2 of these, and yeah, let's get started. I'll be talking about it from, well, I won't tell you what order they're in, but yeah, first we're going to be talking about The Green Knight. I knew I was going to like this movie just because I was just extremely impressed with the trailers. I thought it looked great, I really did. And this movie is just so visually stunning. This is one of the best visually looking movies of the year. It really is, and it is, I'll say, it's one of the best movies of this year so far. It's top 5 for sure at the moment. It's just, everything is so well made. Everything has detail. Dave Patel is great. Everything is just so good in this movie. And it's one of those movies, like, it feels like a slow burn while you're watching it. But by the time the ending of the movie rolls around, everything is almost reinstated. Everything is given purpose. And the last line of this movie is just oddly funny and just so perfect. And you'll see it and you'll know, obviously it's the last line. I love a lot of stuff about this movie. As I said, kind of slow paced at moments. There's this CGI fox I thought looked awful considering how great the rest of the movie looked, but it's a small CGI fox that showed up for like 5 minutes, so it's not bothering me too much. And I'm going to give The Green Knight a 9 out of 10. The next movie I'll be talking about is Jungle Cruise. This movie, I really wasn't looking forward to it. It wasn't, like, I don't really know how to describe it. It's just these type of movies aren't my thing so much. Like, I like Dwayne Johnson, I like Emily Blunt, and this movie, it's not bad. I don't think it's a bad movie. It's just not my thing, and I knew it wasn't going to be my thing, and I'm not going to let that affect my score. And my biggest problem with the movie was just overall, it was just kind of predictable, cheesy. The villain was just extremely over the top. Some supporting characters that just didn't need to be there. Some very forced and semi-rushed themes because, hey, it's Disney. And yeah, it's just, it's the problems I knew I was going to have with this movie. But like I said, it's not my thing. But I'll say what I liked about this movie. I thought the score was great. I thought there were some genuinely good thrills. Like there's moments where I was like, ooh, okay, kind of bored now. But overall, this movie, it's made for kids. It really is. I know it has that PG-13 rating, but I could totally see my, 5-6-year-old self absolutely loving this movie. So, yeah, I think it's definitely a kid's movie. The 2 leads are good. But if you know this movie won't be your thing, it's exactly what you think it's going to be. I don't think it's a bad movie by any means. Will I watch this again? No. But like I said, is it bad? Not so much. And so I want to give it a very generous score on my end. And I want to give Jungle Cruise a 6.1 out of 10. I know people might give it higher, but that's just me. Last movie I'm going to be talking about is Reminiscence. I have a lot of thought about Reminiscence. And it's just mostly because of how mixed I am about it. Like, Hugh Jackman is great. Vanessa Kirby, why can't I think it? Rebecca Ferguson is great. The concepts here are great. The directing is pretty great. The cinematography is great. And the movie is very, very well made. It's just so much. And within the first, 10 minutes of the movie, we have... I am very mixed on voiceover. I am fine if voiceover is directly because the movie is very psychological. And the movie kind of is, but not really because it has such a broad story to it. And, it's, one's a big concept and 2, a complicated story. And so we have Hugh Jackman going through these events. And at one point in the movie, I'm just like, okay, what's going on? Because it's such a wide new, it's not a universe, obviously. It's just such a new concept. It would have been, I felt like this movie was a 2-hour best of clips of a great miniseries. That's the best way I could put it. Because when like, let's say there's an action sequence. You see it in a little bit in the trailer, and it has Hugh Jackman fighting this one guy. At one point, they end up in this water, and that action sequence was a whole other level of the rest of the movie because, you know, it's very simply focused. And so scenes like that, or something very simple focused scenes, were fantastic in this movie. But plot-driven scenes that are plot, just had me either confused, overwhelmed, or bored with it. Because any scene, like I said, any scene that goes with just the particular scene, like mini story within the movie, if that makes any sense, all those are great. And because by the end of the movie, and you realize, you know, they do the big reveals and all that, and you understand, you just were like, wait, so that small 2 seconds or 5 second little detail was that integral to the plot? And it's just little things like that. It's just, I'm like, it really did feel like I was watching a best of series of clips stitched together by Hugh Jackman narrating everything. So I felt like, you know, I just said it, but yeah, I'm conflicted on it because it's just so well made. Hugh Jackman's great. There's some very entertaining scenes, but I'm just gonna give Reminiscence a 5.7 out of 10. I'm sorry if I sound off in this video. One, very tired, and these 2 lights are shining right in my face, and that does not help. And of course, yeah, Jonathan, you're a YouTuber. You should be used to lights by now. I know, it's just, what time is it? It's almost 12 o'clock. I'm sorry. So yeah, I just need to get this video out of the way, or else I am very busy for the rest of the week, so I just wanted to, you know, get this out. So yeah. Anyways, comment down below if you guys saw any of these 3 movies, what you think of them. I really loved The Green Knight. Jungle Cruise and Reminiscence are just, like, if anything, I'd watch Reminiscence again before I watch Jungle Cruise again, but Jungle Cruise is the better movie, if that makes any sense. But, yeah. Anyways, that's all I had to say. So, like, share, subscribe, and stuff like that, and adios.